Welcome to this sportiest stream, everyone, for Royalty Series action. Sorry about the title there, and also the wrong matchup. I actually had the wrong matchup listed there. Our match here today, for all of you who are wondering, is DeathCloud Salmons versus C4 ONII. I know I didn't have everything set up in time, but we're here, and fortunately, I do have actually everything set up at this point. So this will be our match here. This is part of the Premier Division of Season 5 EU. Season 5 Banana Bonanza EU Premier 3v3. So the Premier Division, this is GC2, GC3 action. Should be a good time here. Hopefully we'll be already in the match in just a moment. Again, apologies there for the longer than the wrong matchup being listed there. Fortunately, again, everything's been fixed, so we're good to get things going. But again, I'm excited for this. It's a good matchup here in Loyalty Series. So, I always have my little mistakes. Fortunately, they've been fixed up here. As again, DeathCloud Salmon is part of DeathCloud, the DeathCloud organization. I think their official name is DeathCloud Esports. Yeah, DeathCloud Esports, who themselves are a decently recognizable, actually, SSA team. SSA org, although they are based in Europe. C4, we just saw them literally, I think it was yesterday? Yeah, we saw them yesterday with C4 Space. Taking on Imperial Esports and winning 3-1. We'll see if this match can repeat that, or if DeathCloud can win this one. DeathCloud are the favorites, so didn't surprise me too much here. But again, we haven't seen DeathCloud in a very long time. Again, I'm definitely excited to see DeathCloud again after it's been a very long time without them. But again, I'm excited for this. With teams in here in week number 1, we're here ready for a pretty good matchup. Prediction poll is live for all of you who want this one. Again, we have not seen DeathCloud on this stream since DeathCloud. Actually, the last time we saw DeathCloud Galaxy, which was January 12th, back in the Royalty Series. It was another Royalty Series matchup, though, so we've seen them since January 12th, so it's been a while since we've seen DeathCloud. Again, I'm excited for this. As, again, it's going to be a good matchup here, hopefully, as long as these players are going to be able to make it on time. Sounds like we're actually going to be quite late for this matchup. But again, as long as we can get these players here in just a moment. Again, we'll get this match started in just a few moments. Or actually a few minutes. Seems like we're going to be later than usual. So it seems like they might be 5 to 10 minutes late. That's not a big deal. Apparently one of the players in the most British thing ever had a cricket match and is a little late, so we'll give them a couple minutes to get on the to get in the match. I'm fine with this. As again, it seems like one of the players is late for a cricket match. So again, that is a very typical British thing to do. I don't know if we can get more British than that. But anyways, yeah, I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem waiting for this matchup. Again, we'll take a look at the lineups here. Again, DeathCloud Salmons, not DeathCloud Galaxy. That's another team in Premier. It's the wrong DeathCloud team. I had the wrong DeathCloud team in this matchup. I had Galaxy listed, and not Salmons, who are the actual team playing today. Thank you for the follow there as well. For the follow there, Darkness Snorlax. Thank you so much. Bonus, buddy, a stream here. Thanks for having me here. As again, it'll be a fun match. One of the players to watch out for though on C4 is going to be Pharaoh, and not mostly because we've already seen Pharaoh actually once before. He apparently coaches the C4 Space roster that we saw yesterday with their win. Obviously, I don't know if he's not listed as their coach, but of course, apparently he helped them out with coaching yesterday, so wouldn't be too surprised to see him take a very similar position today. I'm excited for this. This is going to be a good matchup. We'll get things underway here in just a moment. You're there? You're listed as manager. Well, you're not listed as coach, man. If you want to ask your team, ask the team about adding you as a coach. Yeah, no, he was definitely the acting coach. So, Farrah, you might want to, you might want to tell the team to put you on as the coach as well. At least from what I heard yesterday, you were doing some pretty good coaching. Obviously, it worked pretty well for C4 yesterday, though. They got their 3-1 victory. It looks pretty good, too. But in this matchup, C4 are actually now the underdogs. So this is a match. They are definitely the underdogs in. It'll be a tough one for them to do well in as well. So, your coach is well for them. Yeah, but you're not listed as the coach, Fair. You should go get listed as the coach. The spot technically is empty. And I mean, a lot of people don't really care anyway, so it's not a big deal. I do find it a little bit funny. But it happens. It's happened before. It will always happen. Again, we'll wait a little bit. Apparently, they're going to be like 5 minutes late to this. But I'm excited for this matchup with players in the match. Well, I mean, it's, again, DefCloud against C4 ONII. Again, apologies for everybody who thought it was going to be DefCloud Galaxy on stream. It is not. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good time. There's some good players. I'm looking forward to this. I really am. Again, give it a few minutes. Hopefully we'll get things underway in just a moment. But I'm excited for this. I haven't seen Premier yet this season. I always get a good couple Premier matches every season. Always fun to see this. Especially from the EU side, it's always tough for me to find EU Premier matches because there just aren't that many teams to begin with. And these matches are pretty early for me. I wasn't able to take any last season because it was during my school year. And my classes are early afternoon, which is exactly when, at least when the EU teams play. You all don't know I'm from the US. So it's early afternoon for me. It's evening for all of you. But I'm excited for this. It's going to be a good matchup. As again, it's underway. Get this match underway in just a moment. We'll get an answer soon enough. As Alfino's the best Premier player, probably. Well, now you're just hyping him up now. Poor Alfie's getting all the on DefCloud. He's getting all the credit right now. He better play like it then. We'll see. I've definitely seen some pretty good Premier players in my time. We'll see how good Alfie really is in this matchup. But you're definitely hyping him up. Hopefully that doesn't put too much pressure on him. Thank you for the ball, by the way, there, Geeked. Geeked045, thank you so much. On the other side, it's Farrah, Aaron, and is it Radiz? Is it Radiz? Farrah, you're here. Is it Radiz? Is that how you pronounce it? It is Radiz? Perfect. Cool. If you don't know, his name has an X in it. I assumed it was an A. That would make the most sense to. Alfino should be playing RLCS right now. That's how good he is. Excuse me? For what team? RLCS is running right now, but it's the major. Unless you're saying Alfie should be in the major right now. Rodiz. Oh, it's Rodiz. Got it. I'm happy I asked. See? I need to. Always good to ask questions. It's Rodiz. Got it. Yeah, let me know, Darkness Snorlax, what team Alfie should be on. I probably don't know them very well. You should play someone from Cave Corp. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Unless he's French, that's not happening. So, Darkness Snorlax, if he's not French, that's not happening. If he's French, already automatically out. He can't be the top player in the EU. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is with the French, but they're just infinitely better than anybody else. I don't get it. So, let me know. If Alfie is French, maybe there's a chance. Depends if, that is a problem? Yeah, as I said so. If he's not French, automatically he's already out of the running. I'm sorry, you just won't be good if you're not French. Just dig. Okay, well that might be an option. If he's British, maybe. We'll see, we'll see. Yes, if you're not French, good luck. You're not gonna be winning anything. No, but in all seriousness, though, if he is a really good player, well, I'll see it. Don't worry. I do know what I'm doing here. No, I know I didn't show it earlier with the pre-show having the wrong teams listed, but I do know what I'm doing here. So don't worry about it. Promise. I promise. If Alfino's a good player, I'll see it. I'm looking forward to this. It'll be a good time, though, with the players up on this matchup. Cool. Sounds like Alfino's going to be here in just a moment, so good timing here. Again, with Moggy and Wessel. Alfino's getting hyped up. Let's hope that this hype is not all for nothing. As there they are. In comes the players for Death Cloud Salmons. So let's get this series underway here. Alfino, the best, I guess, non-French speaking player, according to unreliable sources. No, but here on Death Cloud, taking on C4 ONII. We saw Farah act as the coach yesterday for C4 in their 3-1 victory. Now today, he gets to play in his Premier Division. C4 ONII of C4 Esports on the orange. Death Cloud Salmons on the blue. As this will be cleared away here, and for C4, we're gonna get things underway. Here goes Rades. Alfino to the corner will be Vibes back in, and Vibes with Farah back in as C4 are the underdogs tonight. They were the favorites yesterday from previous results. Today, though, they're underdogs, but it's Premier Division. All about how you play on the day. That is always the answer. If you can play well on the day, seeding really doesn't make a difference. As Death Cloud will clear it out here. As Wessel to the midfield. Alfie gets by one. It will be Aaron to jump in, and Aaron's on a Merc as well. So interesting card choice. This Farah's on the, I believe, the new Fennec type car that is released this season. So I know a good amount of people are actually playing on that car because it's just a Fennec, but it's like a muscle car type Fennec. It has a very similar hitbox to the Fennec. So it has the same hitbox as the Fennec, but it has a very similar structure or layout. So not too much difference here with all these cars. As Farah, beat by Moggy, will be up for it. Again, I'm surprised Aaron's using a Merc of all things, but you know what? Why not? It's not the first time I've seen someone main a. It's an interesting car choice at a super high level, so and it won't be the last time either. In a match like this, as Demo's ringing out here, should opens up some room. As Rada's missed the net. That is straight back to Alfino. And C4 right now doing a good job at getting to these challenges, not really being too hurt even with those demos against them, but they have not done well at really getting shots. In this kind of position, you need to have good efforts if you're ever going to break through Death Cloud. Alfino will leave this one. It will be cleared back by Farah. Rada is up first to the back wall. Could set up Aaron for the play, but chance to shoot. C4 will have to wait again. Someone has asking, why are all the French so good? I'm assuming you're asking why. Are you asking why all the good players are French, or why all the French players just so happen to be good? I have an answer for both of those if you want them. As here goes C4 again, off the back wall. Will be Farah back in, but good save away here as an open chance. That's gonna go just wide from Rades. As it will be a play in front. Farah, Alfino, and Aaron will keep things back as C4 ONII looking to go upfield again, but they may have been out of position. Alfino just missed the net there. There's a lot of hype for Alfino going in this matchup. It has not exactly paid off so far, but he's definitely getting more and more involved as this game goes on. Give him time, maybe he'll find the net soon enough here. As 2 minutes to go. C4. So many challenges as, you want both of them? Alright, fine, I'll give you both of them. Why are the good players so happen to be French? In EU? Why are the French players so good? I mean, if you look at it, all the good players are French because the French players always win. If you look at RLCS results for the last season or two for just European-based teams, all the top teams are almost always French. So there's your answer for why there's French teams at the top all the time. And this goes in from Farah. That's a great shot through the middle of the field. C4 gets the first goal here. Just love that little pass off. It finds Farah, forces Alfino to really play between both players. He can't go over one or the other, because he doesn't know what the pass is going to go through. Is that we're working? I guess to answer the second question for you, why all the best players so happen to be French. French Rocket League, very different than a lot of other Rocket League places. Well, a lot of other regions, you know, are somewhat indifferent to Rocket League. France loves it. They go crazy for it. There's more support for French Rocket League. I mean, if you just look at the French stream, there's some pretty high numbers on just that stream alone, as Alfino's gonna get this one back. DefCloud have an answer. And of course, just when I start going on long tangents is when they start scoring. That's a great shot from Alfino, though, off the back post and in. Farah has no chance. And again, if you look at the French stream, the Rocket Baguette stream for any of their tournaments, their viewership's always incredibly high. And considering that they are not even the mainstream, they have incredible viewership. If you look at any Rocket League player when they go live, the French community is all based about community, not really about particular players as well. You know, like the US, for instance, or even the UK, have like where it's about like individuals. The French community is all about community. There's individuals obviously that lead it, but it's all about community. And community will foster better talent. That's why a lot of the best players are French, and why the best French players are the best. So it's all about community, really. When there's a community that is supporting things, you're gonna see better results. That's the end of that tangent. Oh, C4 ONII, look for another goal. They're gonna get one here as well. It's an open net for Aaron. And I still love that he's in the murk this game, but yeah, it's just a bad touch for Alfino off the sidewall. And I think in that play, he's trying to have that ball roll up. He was kind of caught a little bit. Honestly, if he leaves that ball, it goes to his back corner. He probably has a better touch on it. So a bit of panic for DefCloud. And C4 with 37 seconds left, en route to win game one, as Rod has almost got another here to take this game. Here goes Aaron. That one off the post. It will be Wessel to keep things out. Flick over one. Moggy leaves it as Wessel still goes to the corner. Rod is in the challenge. Moggy can't get to there, and it will be Alfino once again. Past one. Challenged by Farah. Wessel. Rod is the clear back, and a demo on the backfield means Moggy's not back to help. DefCloud now gotta go across the whole entire field as Farah keeps it away. Challenged, up in the air. Aaron will keep this one out as Rod hits it to the ground. And C4 ONII will take game one. So C4 off to a, well, I guess you could say a positive start. Of course, hoping for many more like that to continue. I was on my tangents. It was C4 who was able to get some pretty good efforts going for themselves. Shots, chances, plays that can work. A strong showing so far. Sure, the question will be, can they continue this? Because, I mean, it was only a 1-goal difference. A lot can still change throughout the rest of this Week 1 matchup. As we move into Game 2, I think the question still persists. Who will win this one? Who will be able to perform? Well, it was C4 ONII through that first game. Answer could be different here in Game 2. As Wessel, Aaron challenges that play off the sidewall. Will be for Farah as Rod is past the last defender. And it's C4 ONII with the first. As Farah doing a great job. He could have honestly probably taken a shot there, but it would not have been nearly as impressive. C4 really playing a calm style right now. They're playing calm. They're playing a collective engagement. It's a lot better here. That's an amazing double tap, and Moggy's hit it too. And what a tough touch this is, because he was not expecting that play off the ceiling, and he is able to read it anyway. Still a very tough second touch, but credit to Moggy, he gets it, and there was no one out there to stop him. As another goes in, Wessel with a second for DefCloud. As a flip reset, Another great effort here from DefCloud, and they're not missing too often, are they? C4, who, again, off to a strong start. That start is now completely gone away, as now a third goal goes in. It's another off the kickoff, 3 straight now for DefCloud, as the kickoff has been a major source of goals so far, as Aaron got bumped. We saw Farah hit it back towards his own net. I don't know if it was meant to be a pass to Farah, but if it wasn't going to connect because of the bump. And now C4, after a 1 goal to begin this game, are now down by 2 already. And we haven't even gone through the first minute yet. Magi looking for another. Flip reset. We'll hit this. Saved by Farah. Here goes Whistle in the follow. And DefCloud have another. And flip reset from Magi again off the ceiling. Just finding a play to make defenders move. If you're going to make the defenders move to you, you open things up for your teammates, and a great job there from Magi to get things started as Wessel. Ooh, that was a bit dangerous. Left in front of that here as Rodis is going to shoot this, and there's no stopping that one. Well, Wessel jumping very early there, and it really only made things worse for his teammates, as Rodis will have no hope, no chance to miss, I should say. All the hope there in that shot. Off the back wall. Farah. Bino. Will be Farah again as C4. Gonna push themselves back into this game, back into the talking. 2 go though. This is gonna make things very awkward for them to get out of defense, but Farah doing a good job to win that challenge. Magi. Alfino. That is in front! Oh my goodness, DefCloud! And this team missed today. I mean, the mindset from Alfino to know that he's got Magi below him. I mean, for C4 ONII, you just gotta raise your hands up and just shake your head. What on earth can you do to stop that? And this is what we're gonna be seeing for the rest of the series. Good luck stopping them. Clearly nothing slows down DefCloud. Only 2 minutes have gone by, and DefCloud's already on 5 goals here. And the scary thing is, C4 are not playing badly this game. They've got 2 goals. That's a pretty good scoreline with this much time gone by. And unfortunately, when you're getting scored on 5 times, I don't know what to say anymore here. As Magi will look for Wessel. Alfino, chased down, will be forced to give the ball away to Aaron. Still for DefCloud though, as it's left in the midfield. Rodis will be first to it. Magi, waiting. Will take to the skies as off the back wall. Everybody for C4 in the same spot here, and this is going to be awkward, but kept up by Rodis as a chance on from Wessel will just be kept out. Magi fighting his way through. He's got the bump as well. And Alfino, who has been quiet this game, he really hasn't had to do much, will put this one in, and now it's a 6-2 scoreline. My goodness, DefCloud just doing their thing as Magi kept out by Aaron. Midfield will be a play that Aaron can work with. It's high first touch. Magi will be there, and at this point for C4, it's a reset game. You have to think that you want to forget about this game, that it ever happened, and you're hoping that this isn't going to be consistent for DefCloud, because if it is, I don't know how easily you're going to be able to stop them from doing this. Magi goes again across the field. It'll be Rodis the save. Now Alfino by 1. Wessel on the back post. Can't score here, but it's a pass up for Magi to the back wall, and Rodis will keep it out, but again, DefCloud making life tough. Another shot on. Saved by Aaron. Farah gets a play, but Wessel bumps him out. Aaron to clear. Farah on no boost, can't make anything happen here as Alfino gets dunked. That's going to go across the goal, but it'll be C4 ONII possession. But not for long. Moggy clears it away again. C4. With a minute left, we have not seen goals since the first 2 minutes of this game. But they won't complain. After how much we've seen so far, I don't think DefCloud really are all that carefree at this point. They don't need to worry. As for C4, again, I think they're ready just to reset, go to Game 3. And again, hope that things can change. Hope that this isn't consistent for DefCloud from here on out. 30 seconds to go. Bades. Moggy keeps it up. Aaron now. Getting the play, it's an open net, but C4 will be ready for it. There's another chance for Alfino! And that is crushed, top left corner. And again, C4, so many of these plays, they just don't have a chance to block them, because these shots, these plays have been miraculously perfect for DefCloud. Giving C4 no chance. After 2 games, we are still no closer to deciding who's going to win this series. As time will wind down, C4 and DefCloud will be DefCloud's game. 7-2 here, at least 5 goals in the first 2 minutes. And that means now going into Game 3, the hope for C4 is that this is not going to be consistent from DefCloud Salmons. Because they're facing some real pressure. DefCloud. Oh, they're gonna have to put up with a lot here. But if they can, but for DefCloud again, that offense so consistent. They're just doing things so well. Really making it where it's unblockable for C4. Again, I think C4 ONII's hope here is that this is not consistent from DefCloud. Because if it is, I don't know how many teams are really even going to stop DefCloud Salmons playing that way. For now, though, we go to game 3. That's the question that we ask. Can the DefCloud Salmons do it again? But we'll see about that. Here we go, game 3. And for both these teams, their chance now to take match point. Someone's getting it after this game. C4 ONII hoping it will be them, as just like last game, they're trying to start with a good start here, trying to get their confidence back up, trying to get themselves back into the feel of things. But how bad last game was, you don't want a repeat of that. Early offense for C4. Moggy keeps it away. Alvarez, Alfino, off the ceiling. He was not too integral to DefCloud Salmon's playing of last game. He really took a quite defensive position. Waited back, didn't have to do much of anything here. As here goes Wessel, saved by Aaron. C4 just waiting as it's in front of the net from Alfino. Moggy to the back wall. It is kept in front. Wessel will get the dunk. DefCloud still on the play as Moggy again with room. Rodez will keep him out. As opting to not go for the shot there, Wessel may have expected Rodez to have boost there. The positioning that he's in makes it seem like Rodez has boost. Of course, though, he didn't, and very tough place to be. But he does make that block as DefCloud now down the field. Alfino, a stylish first touch there. Will not get much out of it, though. As Wessel a bit slow. Will save the shot from Rodez as Moggy waiting. Ooh, he gets bumped out the way by Aaron. Farah. First touch, past one, that is on towards target. Wessel's not gonna get there! And Farah with just a long touch. We'll be happy with that. One goal for C4 ONII. Moggy waiting. Ooh, it's a awkward first touch, and it's an open net for Farah. He'll get another one for C4. And after what we saw in Game 2, C4 ONII looking to not repeat history. Took them a little longer this game to get their goals, but now they've got them. They've at least stopped DefCloud from getting goals. And with a good amount of time already gone, DefCloud trying to, again, do at least somewhat of what they did in Game 2, but that ability that they showed was just, it's not going to be something that they can easily recreate. But they'll get a chance here, and oh, Wessel, he missed that one. It's Alfino, and it's going to be cleared away by Aaron. That was an open net for Wessel, and one that he should be scoring. DefCloud still another chance, though. They're not done just yet as Magi. Double tap! That's just off the back of the wall. And it won't go in as well. DefCloud still trying. Good chances so far. Better than what they did in the first 2 minutes of this game. But they need more. And they need to actually put them in the nets rather than next to the nets. As Rod is. Waiting back is Wessel. Gets that one gets by him. Magi waiting. Rod is. Wessel. Alfino. Challenged by Rod is. Magi. With room. Flip reset. Can use this. Farah was there. And C4. Keep this ball away as Farah. Rades. Wessel keeps it out. Wessel still. Pushed out the way by Rades. Farah. What a great challenge from Magi is. Here goes Alfino. Flip resets. Alfino to the net! Oh my goodness! We've been hyped up about Alfino all day. And that was definitely worth the wait. I mean, this has been a series with many impressive showings. That being the most latest. And DefCloud now, one goal closer, one away from tying things. Alfino looking for another, to the ground, the pinch! That snuck through, but will not be on target. C4 will clear it away. Wessel beats Alfino in the midfield. Aaron dunked by Wessel, as it's a chance for DefCloud, but not a good one here. They'll need to make something of this. As Magi with time. Aaron already up. Pre-jumping that play. Wessel missed it. Went under the ball instead. And it's now C4, their chance to take a 3-1 lead. As pinch back. 30 seconds to go. Oh, sorry, a minute to go. 30 seconds to go incoming. And DefCloud are going to need to use all the time they have to get that goal. As Wessel, the flick, Farah can't get to it! And DefCloud have answered again, 2 goals back, and the game is tied. Let's see for one another. Rades got the bump on Magi, could not get rid of Alfino though. Now Aaron's chance. Now 30 seconds left as Wessel clears. Farah. Played by Magi, and he has room. Flick, high. Aaron will be there. As he clears that ball away. C4 give themselves maybe one last chance with 10 seconds to go. Rades will not be able to hit the targets as Wessel waiting. Gets by one. Doesn't get by Aaron, but the ball cleared back. C4 have room, but they don't have a chance here. And we go to overtime in Game 3. This one will be decided by 1 goal. With match point for either of these sides resting on a win here. This is DefCloud's chance. As Farah. Alfino, oh, he almost own goaled there. That could have been deadly for DefCloud, but they'll clear it out, and now they'll give themselves a chance. Magi to the back wall. Chaos in front of the C4 ONII nets. But no shots taken by DefCloud, and now they'll be waiting back as players jumping in for C4. Aaron will go. Magi to save. Wessel's up as well. DefCloud double commit to that play on defense. Another double commit now makes things even more awkward as Magi jumps in. Will keep the play away. And with room, he'll go. Up in the air. Flip reset. Radiz stops him short. Aaron. Shot on! Oh, and it deflected in! C4 ONII will take this one! Oh, and it's Alfino who... Put himself in a good... It was Magi actually took it away from Alfino. Alfino was on the right spot for that. But Magi, who didn't see him, got on the way and just took that away from Alfino. C4 will win Game 3. Now 1 away from a series victory. And a good start in Week 1. Game 4 on the way. Now C4. Not only if they take the lead again, they're now on match point. C4 have a great opportunity to win this one now and do what they did yesterday as well, a 3-1 victory. Here we go. Game 4. C4. ONII can win it here. But they won't get off to a strong start. It's Wessel who will catch them all asleep off the kickoff. Alfino just does so good to chase down Radiz. And 5 seconds, and already a goal for DefCloud as they're looking for Game 5. Alfino looking for another. That's a tough angle, but he's found Wessel. And this is what I mean about DefCloud, what they can do, the ability that this team has. It's there. All it really comes down to is consistency. Can they do it over and over again and win matches with this? Well, at this point, not in a bad spot. As Alfino cleared back by Farah. Magi up with it. Aaron can't take it. Here goes Wessel. Radiz. Oh, he doesn't get the touch he wanted there, but the ball cleared away anyways. As Farah with a room. Forces out the play from Alfino. Aaron's up too high. Is there anyone back? No. And the shot goes wide. Magi hit it off of his teammate. And it stays away. DefCloud will not take a field lead just yet. But here goes Magi again. Double tap. This one will fall through. And DefCloud Salmons have another. Another great effort for DefCloud. They're not complaining. As Radiz can't get through Magi. Waiting back as C4 as a team bump will open up the field. Alfino. Flip reset. Here goes Wessel. Stopped by Aaron at the midline. And now he clears it away. Off back wall. Will be the play on, but it is kept out. Farah. Challenged by Alfino. Will be Magi to play. That's off the crossbar. And C4 ONII will see this one away. Aaron. High first touch. Here goes Farah. Stopped by Wessel. As Radiz. Aaron can't win it. And C4 racing back. A demo from DefCloud will open up that field. As here goes Wessel again. Near post. Stopped by Radiz. DefCloud Salmons taking their chances to go to Game 5. And they're doing it well so far. C4 have not scored yet. Farah. Radiz! Oh, he won't get that one. Was in the position to challenge. Will be DefCloud again. That's on target, but Farah with that initial save. It's actually a passing option here, but credit to Farah. He recognized where that was going immediately. Now C4 have a chance to score on the blue side of the field. Still unable to get much of anything going for themselves, though. This early start for DefCloud has really put C4 ONII in a time crunch. And they are not exactly playing well under that pressure. As here goes Radiz. Off the back wall. Will be for Aaron. Can't score. Farah to shoot. Saved by Wessel. Farah again. Forcing out Salmons to challenge. But no shot still. C4 ONII. Winning out the play. Farah. Challenged by Moggy. And C4 waiting back will continue to win the play. As Wessel. Farah there. Alfino. Gonna get another one. He's got the bump on Aaron. Moggy can't score from that angle. It will be cleared out. DefCloud will wait still. C4 looking for any goals in Game 4. How close Game 3 was. This game looking very similar to Game 2. It doesn't look close at all, but here goes a play. Rodgers will have the net. And even then there was still someone back for DefCloud, just unable to save it though, as Alfino was expecting a second touch on that play. Touch that never came. Go for C4. Oh, a double fake. What is this? A fake kickoff. I don't know if they're all on the same page for that, but they won't get possession out of it either. Now they will though, as Moggy doesn't win the ball. Aaron. Straight back to Wessel. To clear. C4 ONII. Just looking for one good chance for themselves here to pull this lead from DefCloud within one. In field play. More boost taken as Alfino forcing Rodgers to play. Farah, nothing to work with. Alfino will win that challenge. The boost is wide open. Someone gonna take it. That someone's gonna be Rodgers as he'll go again. C4 ONII though, not out of defense just yet, as time is very quickly running out for them. Farah gives Aaron room. He's got to get past two. Over one. Stopped by Moggy. Farah challenged, and Moggy will force C4 ONII all the way back again. As Alfino, one more. That's going to bounce in. Well, if there was any hope for C4 ONII, that hope is now all but gone. As one last goal from Alfino, and just a perfect catch as well to really set this play up. And that is almost certainly Game 4 now done and over with. DefCloud Salmons got off to a very strong early lead and never dropped it. So we're going to go to Game 5 here for, I believe, the first time this season actually we got a match going to Game 5. Of course, it's in the Premier Division of EU, the Banana Bonanza Premier Division for EU 3v3. I'm looking forward to this, because this is going to be fun. Game 5 up next. So it will take all 5 games to decide this one and who will win this matchup. Now it's time to decide who will win this one and who will be leading after this week. It's been a real difficult match for both these teams, but we'll see where it comes down to. And we'll see also, by the way, if we get that car change. It was Aaron who went in the Merc. He did leave. I think he may have gone for a car change. I don't think he's going to be playing Merc anymore. Really, it has not been working for him in this game, and he's going to try to make some adjustments. He only had 60 points this game. He was absent for C4 ONII. And you need all of your players if you're going to beat DefCloud Salmons. So we're going to go to Game 5 to see who will win this one. As Farah, as expected, taking some time to talk to his teammates. Actually, no, he's actually also waiting for another issue. Apparently they have a mic issue, so... As there we go, we got an answer. Apparently there's been a disconnect, so we're gonna wait on everybody to get back in the lobby here. That might be why. Farah didn't ready up immediately, because he knows that they're gonna wait on one of their players. So we'll give him a little bit of time. Little disconnects before we go into Game 5. We'll see how things can progress. While we wait a little bit here, our first Game 5 of the season. And a good time for it as well. I'm happy that we get to see Game 5 eventually. We've had so many matches this week. Really does feel like we deserve to see at least one of these go the distance. As there we go, confirmation that everything is back. We're good to go. So, we're into Game 5. It will take every game this series to decide who will win this one. For C4 ONII and DefCloud Salmons, the start of their seasons. Their hope that they can start well will rest on a big win here on Champions Field. And really, I think a lot of it's going to come down to that first goal as C4 nearly got it there from Farah waiting in front of the nets. Because as we've seen before, that first goal really does set the tempo. If DefCloud can get that first goal, they set the tempo. C4 has not done well when they do not start off in a strong position. So that first goal, maybe even first 2 goals for each team, will really be what determines this matchup. As will be Alfino looking for that top one. Will almost fall under the bar, but will be kept out as Magi helps him out now. But cleared away by Farah. C4 with room as Alfino on a lot of boost here, running lower as he uses them, but able to clear that one away as C4 again still challenged. Russell will keep it out. Alfino, this one dropped to the bar. It's gonna miss the net, but not by much. Farah still jumped at it. That could have been the first of the game for DefCloud Salmons. Alfino clears. Aaron, dunked by Alfino. Alfino still going. Magi now the next to go. But Farah's gonna get in the way of it. And C4 will see this ball out of their half. Cast 2 now. But it is Magi who's waiting. Now Raudas. Aaron to the back wall that is just above the bar. And DefCloud Salmons will wait as C4 again infield leaves it. Aaron will play to the pass, but once again DefCloud not giving them space, gonna cut that play away and force C4 to try something different. As DefCloud, a chance now midfield. That's gonna fall in there, C4. All of the players on C4 ONII got pulled into the corner. There was no one covering the nets. A big mistake at a big moment. And it doesn't help there. The first goal goes to DefCloud halfway through the game. Magi waits behind it. But is the dribble will be for Farah off the back wall. Aaron. Challenge that will stay in the blue half of the field, but it will not be C4 possession. DefCloud are slowly making their way upfield. Now a chance to go to net. Alfie just could not sneak it in. And DefCloud Salmons playing to the midfield. Before ONII can take this the other way, yes. In midfield. No one there to shoot. Raudas. Back pass to Aaron, who has, by the way, gone into a card change. He's down on the Fennec this game, not the Merc. So, a slight card change for Aaron this game as C4 needs something. Their offense has not been proactive so far in the last couple games. A worrying sign, but the benefit is it's close. C4 ONII still have a lot of chances left in this game. And they only need to take one to tie the scoreline up. As Aaron, Wessel waiting back, and C4 again on that back post pass attempt. This time it will be Wessel who challenges Raudas to the ball. C4 will take the play as Raudas cleared away. Aaron, Alfino. The play it will be for Farah as Wessel up the corner. Wessel still, the net's there! But he can't score. 1 minute left. DefCloud still hold the lead. As C4 ONII have not had many chances, and they aren't getting any right now, as they're on their own half of the field. Rod is... Oh, he missed it! It's a play in front. Aaron's gonna keep it out. Huge block will keep C4 in this thing. As double commit now up the back wall. Alfino, sidewall. Aaron clears it away. Time winding low here as Moggy leaves it for Wessel. To Moggy. This is going towards nets. Farrell will be there. Alfino keeps it up. Looking for one more. Can't get through Rades. Aaron sends this one back, and he gets by the last defender. It's open, and it's a tie game late. Aaron challenged by Moggy, but not in time. And C for ONII. All he needed was one chance. They'll get it here with 17 seconds left. And now here goes Def out again. Moggy with the play! No doubt about it! "12 seconds now!" And Death Cloud Salmons on the cusp of victory. But Rades, maybe one more chance. Farah across the front of the net. Aaron to keep it alive. Moggy will hold it. This game's over. Death Cloud Salmons win. For being the underdog, C for ONII nearly got the job done there. That last goal, you thought they had it there, but what a massive goal at the end from Moggy, a double tap that turned this whole thing around. And it will be Death Cloud Salmons who win this one. Three games to two, our first game 5, and it ends in the final moments. What an incredible ending. What an incredible show, and for Death Cloud Salmons, they'll be more than happy with that. As a win on Champions Field. Well, they won't be complaining, they won't be unhappy with that. Their victory. It's a good start for them in week 1, at least good enough in week 1. Again, a pretty solid performance for this roster, and one that I was pretty impressed by. And again, what a performance. That was strong, and it was consistent. As that's going to end our World Series stream at this point. Thank you all so much for joining us on the Sportiest stream. Thank you for the follow as well, Alf. Big shoutouts to you. We're going to go get a raid out. Thank you all so much. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. We'll be live later this evening with more Rocket League action. For now, have a good rest of your day.